shooting, bro.
Okay, Keem. Okay, Keem. Okay, I see Keem. Keem accepted. So like, you guys think I'm mad? I'm gonna let Keem rant. Keem, go ahead rant, man. You
This
ranting all
event
day.
is a complete embarrassment to fucking influencer boxing. This
Yeah.
is a fucking joke. All right. The
Yeah,
fucking the mini con fight, right? Mini con clearly won. But
yeah,
if it was called a draw, fine. All right. But to
yeah.
say the other guy win is ridiculous. The man was being hauled out in a fucking stretcher.
Structure, yeah.
They did fucking listen. They did playbacks. All right. They told the editor, "Hey, we need to run some clips back to show the winner winning." Right. They tried to do that. They couldn't find any fucking clips to play in slow motion of this man doing any damage because he did none. The only damage that happened was to Minicon's opponent. It was a fucking joke, bro.
Wow.
It was a joke. So
Keem.
I'm thinking that's just one event, right? I'm thinking it's just one little thing, whatever, dude, we'll talk about it when this event's over, all right? I'll bring it up in
No,
drama.
no.
We'll talk about it here. But then we get Vitali going up against the kangaroo. The fucking kangaroo is hopping all around the fucking ring. Vitali's trying. He's getting a couple hits in there. The kangaroo maybe hit him back. He did absolutely no damage. The only damage he did to Vitali is making him move around so much. Fucker ran out of gas. Fair enough. But where are the hits? There were no fucking hits from
Yeah,
Kangaroo. So
yeah.
at the end of the day, Vitali didn't do that much either. But okay, let's call it a draw. I'll call it a draw. That's fine. But there were three fucking headbutts. Three
Yeah.
Yeah.
headbutts.
Yes, yes. I said the same. Yes. Fuck the headbutts is
How the
wrong,
fuck?
man.
Let me say this. Let me say this. How are you going to ban Ryan Taylor from the event? Call it done and over. Everybody leaves. Fuck Ryan Taylor. And then another opponent fucking headbutts three times. Now, you might say the first was a mistake, but then he gets a warning and does it right after. Okay, it's not looking like a mistake. A third time? A third time? And Vitali doesn't walk away with a W? This shit's rigged.
Wow.
And don't
Yeah.
even let me get started on this fucking Kenny versus fucking FaZe Temper. All right. First of all, Kenny's brother is a professional boxer. We all know that the fucking judges and professional boxing, they all know each other. Something fucking clearly shady went down there. But let's talk about the main event, all right? Because that was 100% rigged. Temper won 4 rounds. Fucking Kenny won one, all right? But let's talk about the
Yeah.
fucking main event, all right? Obviously, Alex Wasabi won. He 100% won. Everybody
Yeah.
knows he won. There was one judge that said it was a split decision. One
I said
judge
this.
was in
Wow.
favor of Deji. If anybody from the UK is proud of this, you're a fucking loser. You deserve no fucking
Yes.
respect.
Yes.
Showstar will never have Americans in their event ever again unless they do something over the top to make this right, like we did with the Gibbs situation. Everybody's saying
Facts.
cry more. Go fuck yourself. You're the fucking loser.
Facts.
Woo.
Facts. Facts.
Woo.
Damn. Damn, son.
Well, see. Here's the. I have to interrupt.
Is your car here?
I was told that
You didn't-
they already have a Showstar 2 booked. It's already booked.
No
Yeah.
Americans will be in it. No Americans will be in it. Any American that's in this event,
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking laugh at you and clown on
Yeah.
you. And when you
I'm a,
fucking lose, I'm going to
yeah.
say, haha, I told you so.
Yeah. I'm
Nobody
gonna be
from
honest with you.
FaZe
Yeah.
will ever be in this event again.
Yeah, I'm be honest with you. Yeah, they were even telling me Slim like before this event happened, they were like, "Oh, we want you guys on Showstar too." But after we seen this, we're American, born in America. We're gonna represent America. We're not going at all, man. They completely robbed all the Americans. I feel bad mostly to FaZe Temper the most because he was honestly good. He beat Kenny. They
He
robbed his ass, man.
convincingly beat, like he's
Yeah.
the only person that really convincingly
No
beat
Americans
Kenny,
are gonna be on
4-1.
it.
You know, like
They should just let UK people fight each other because it'll be fair that way. I guess I don't know.
They should be
Okay.
banned in America. They should be completely banned in America. They should not be allowed to compete in America. No Americans should be allowed to be in it. Like, we should
Yeah.
ban them. We should
Yeah.
all get together and say, fuck you. If you do
Yeah.
not, then all these little UK kids run around, oh, Kenny won and fucking all this
Yeah.
other
Oh
shit.
my God.
No, fuck you. We have all the fucking power. America fucking has more fighters. We have more fucking influence on this shit. Shut them down. Let them fucking deal with their L in their own fucking country, in their own stadiums, with their own fucking fighters. Go and fucking rig your own events.
Yeah.
We don't do that shit here.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was scared if they're gonna rig if they're gonna say Deji won. I was
They
so
almost
scared.
I was
did.
ready for it.
They
I felt
did.
like
It was a split decision.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah.
One.
split decision. They
Wow,
did.
that's fucking crazy, man. That's
I
man.
have I have one more thing, man. It's like, of course, Slim and Adam, you guys have Social Knockout. Keem has Happy Punch. iDubbbz has his own. You guys gonna have to, because this is the first YouTube boxing event of 2022. We need something to get this bad taste out of my mouth.
Yeah,
Palate
100%.
Well,
cleanser.
the first thing my team is doing is getting the names of every single person involved as far as the judges, all the information. I want to know who these people are. So if they're ever involved in any fucking YouTube influencer boxing again, we can call them out and blast them.
Yeah,
damn,
yes,
that's actually smart. Wow. Damn.
It's just put this way. Keem, you wasn't involved with Social Gloves. There's only three bad things about Social Gloves. Like, it's been months. One, we had one bad fight, DDG versus Nate Wyatt. Let me tell you something. DDG versus Nate Wyatt would have been the fourth or third best fight on this card. Let's keep it real. We got that. The other thing, of course, the fighters didn't get paid. Okay, that's more Austin, whatever. And then the high pay-per-view price, that was like $60. That's it. That's the
yeah,
only bad thing you can say about Social Gloves. How much bad stuff can you talk about? Oh, number one, fighter safety. What happened to the safety of our fighters?
yeah, 100%, man. It's fucked up
Yo,
what they're doing.
I forgot how we mentioned. Did they mention how that fan just ran in the middle of the fight? What the fuck was
Yes.
that? No one mentioned
Yes.
that. What was that?
And I don't like
in
even
the middle of the second
yeah.
round, someone just ran in the ring. I think he was trying to call out Wasabi. I've never seen some shit
No,
like that.
no.
Even in the build up of the fights, it was like, how is that even acceptable? Like Ryan Taylor and all of them, they're like, guys, if you see what was this one, if you see DK Money, make sure you throw something at him or do something. I'll give you $1,000. Like, bro, I don't know why Ryan Taylor, like this dude, why accept that? That's
UK
messed up.
was a little too much. Like I wanted to be at that event personally. Like I wanted to go attend, but at the same time, like if I went, I was gonna have to pull up with some security,
Yeah,
bro.
but no,
'cause, like,
not even that. I didn't go because you end up
it's-
seeing me in court. I'm gonna end up beating up some UK
if someone's doing some shit like that to me, honestly, bro, like I'm gonna end up getting locked up. I'm being honest, because I act on instinct. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yo, here's an honest question. With that headbutt from Ryan Taylor, at what point is it like a crime? Like that
Yeah,
shit,
yes,
like
wallah, yo.
Yeah.
that feels like that motherfucker should have got arrested. Like seriously.
Yeah. He shouldn't get paid. I don't think he should get paid, man. It's filthy. Even like I posted it on my story. Even like person I see Mohammed's son, who's from his son. He's from the UK. He's like, yo, that's so filthy. He shouldn't get paid a cent for
I'm
doing
saying,
that.
yeah, like literally, he fought for
Yeah.
30 seconds and then he just gave him that massive
And
headbutt.
some people are like, oh, this is entertaining. Like, what is
No,
like?
no.
Yeah, what the
That's
hell?
He could have given him a
bullshit.
concussion, bro. Like
That,
that's
and
serious.
see, another thing. If you look on the boxing ring, Ron Taylor's company, whatever, was one of the sponsors.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
So here's the thing. Like again, I am Mr. YouTube Boxing season. I support all YouTube boxing, and if there's a Showstar 2, okay, I do. I cover stuff like that, but I ain't going to it in London. I'm not, because there's nothing good that came out. Saw Poppy look good. You know what? After Sabi impressed me, and I'm glad he didn't get
Not
robbed.
really, bro. He should have been way better than that. He's been training for 3 years, bro.
He won.
He had the same mistakes, bro. He kept smothering himself. Like, the same thing against Stromedy, bro. Literally the same thing. I even said it in the video. I'm like, yo, he smothers himself. Like when he lands his punch, he'll just like he's humping him. He's not punching.
They shouldn't do rematch. No rematch.
He don't know how to keep his
I
range
agree
at
with that.
all, bro.
Yo, I got a question on this Ryan Taylor thing real quick, Fight Lounge.
Yeah.
You're saying that his company sponsored the event.
Yes.
I wonder if that's how he got in the event in the first place, because I was shocked he was on the card.
If you go back on the boxing ring, his company is CERTI.
We should try to figure out when that deal actually went down. Like, was it before he was on the card or what?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Showstar has been planning this event for a very, very, like literally for like a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah,
like
since 2020.
Since 2020, like the original headline was supposed to be me versus Gibb. Literally, that was
and
the
I was
first.
supposed to fight some too hot to handle guy.
Adam was supposed to fight some guy from Too Hot to Handle, like from 2020, but they ended up not making anything happen. I ended up signing with Social Knockout. But yeah, it's been going on for so long, just to have all these rigged events, rigged fights, so unorganized. Like, I can't believe they waited this long for a shit show, basically.
You need to knock them out to win. If you don't knock them out, it's gonna be somehow rigged.
And it was kind of whack. It was 16-ounce gloves, to be honest, because no one, there was not even one knockdown, not even one. Like, come on.
these judges, okay, any event in the future, we should know who the judges are. If you're going to announce the card, announce the judges too.
Yes,
I
definitely.
want to know who the judges are, right? That way we can start tracking these people. And if they did like some type of rig shit before, tell people, I'm not buying this pay-per-view because that judge is on the card. Like, put the fucking judges on the goddamn card.
They should show the
Put
judges
this way,
too.
man.
Show them.
Put this way. Another thing, Wade Concept. Shout out to him. He was supposed to be. He was supposed to be on here, and it didn't happen. So, in my opinion, I think he voted two. Yeah, he voted.
I'm here. My lounge. I'm here, baby.
Oh wait, yeah, I can't even see. I guess my Twitter space is crashing. There's so many people
you're
in here,
good.
man.
You're good.
Wade, I tell you, I know you probably can't say nothing because you probably still contract. But I'm telling you right now, man, you're too good for Showstar. Keem is up here ranting. His face is red. It's
listen,
hilarious.
I've been here. I've been hearing it, man. I've been hearing it.
Listen,
man,
here's
the thing. Here's the thing.
Fuck your contract, Wade. Tell us the truth.
I'm not contracted to anybody, man. I'm a free agent. I don't do that. I go event by event, baby. I go event by event. That's what I do. But listen, here's the truth, man. Temper won that fight easily. Easily. There's no discussion about it. It's a 4-1 fight easily. I'm disappointed. I have to say I'm disappointed in the amount of security around the ring. The blatant, I don't know, misunderstanding, I guess, because these fighters are explained by whatever commission is presiding over this event in the locker room, the penalties, anything that you can and can't do. 2 headbutts in the same event it's inexcusable, man. You can't have it. And
by the same, and here's the thing, Ryan and Christian are friends, so I guarantee you that they went over it. Like, you're losing a fight, do this. I guarantee that they went.
You can't have it. And listen, I've been pretty vocal about this. The fact that I'm not a big supporter of certain guys on the card, but I'll say this: Vitaly did not a single damn thing wrong, and he went in there and he wasn't winning that fight early. I thought Christian Hamby was doing a good job of navigating the distance, but I thought that it's just baffling to me. You see guys just acting out like this. He had a kid jump the ropes, and it's baffling, man. It's disappointing. It's sad, and I hope that whatever's going on over there, they figure it out, because the potential was there for a great event, and it just completely fell out its ass, man. Really, really bad stuff.
Absolutely, man. Social Gloves could have been more. Unfortunately, people didn't get paid. Showstar could have been more, and then they fumbled.
You know what? We're not even talking about the fact that Anthony Taylor and Mellow Fellow had
oh my god.
Glorified spar.
That was literally that was a touch spar.
Like, they were sparring. They were tech sparring.
Literally a touch spar.
No one was. He hit Mellow Fellow by accident and cut him.
Insane, man. And you know what's crazy? Salt Poppy and Austin vs. Romney was so much better than that fight.
So good. The start to the event was so good. These guys came in and gave it their all, man.
Salt Poppy is a star. I had no idea who the dude was.
Bro. I've been saying it.
That guy is a star.
Yes.
He just made himself a name tonight. I cannot wait to see him again. He is fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's the man. He's the man. He literally, this fight week became my favorite YouTube boxer. Love this guy.
Oh, him not speaking and then having. Oh, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that racist rapper.
Yeah.
That was awful.
So much bullshit happened in this match or in this event that we're completely forgetting how it started off with a racist rant.
Oh my god!
They hate America so much. I'm so confused. Like, what did we? They didn't do nothing. We love the UK. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get why they had like. He's American, right, Taylor? Like, he's Americans. These Americans
people, man. I loved everything about like the support and everything leading up. I think just people get caught in the moment, man, and they just freak the fuck out. You know, it's like relax,
and I want to say
down, and
they let the fans get to them. Even like Deji and them, they let the fans like get to them.
Yeah.
And have you guys noticed that you guys noticed that the U.S. influencers, when Gib got robbed, everyone was talking about it, and then now when Tepper gets robbed, not a single UK influencer.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck the UK for that.
Yeah,
it's
funny
unfortunate.
How the whole UK, they all celebrated with Kenny, like he won the like. It's so embarrassing. They all celebrated with him.
I don't like people coming after like Kenny or Temper. It wasn't Kenny's decision to go in there and like fight as hard as he did and then have the decision go his way. That isn't his fault. You know what I'm saying?
No,
you could be mad at.
He knew he didn't win. He knew
that's
it.
fine. That's fine. If he knows he didn't win and he's down, that's something he's got to live with, you know. But
bro,
as
if I
far
won a
as
decision like that, bro, I would give it to my opponent. I'm like, yo, like you can't win a fight like that.
No,
like,
I agree. You can give it up and do that, and the celebration might have been a bit much, but it's not his fault. These fucking judges are garbage and decided, hey, We're just gonna flip it on its head, a complete just.
I know,
I
but
mean, who knows?
it was not even a 3-2. You know what I mean? It was not even a close like
Yeah.
fight. It was
No, I agree.
brutal,
I agree.
like 4-1. Like
Who knows? Maybe if like we all speak up, they could switch it how they switched Gibbs like win or something. I don't know. You know how they
Yeah,
switched
the first thing I put on Twitter was like, "That's I don't know about that decision," and people are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
It's
to
not-
appeal that. They have to appeal
Yeah.
that.
I hate it
That's
for Temper,
crazy.
man. The kid. People don't realize Temper lost 30 fucking pounds to go fight.
Yeah.
Keem.
Yeah.
30 pounds to go in there and do that. You know what I mean?
He did good. He looked good. He did. I think
He did.
I
He looked
feel like
great,
I
man.
got robbed. I felt like I got robbed.
Temper,
He looked great.
Temper, and Salt Poppy, the 2 best fighters on this whole card.
Wow.
Yeah. You could definitely.
Temper
absolutely.
saw Poppy. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Okay,
Man,
hold on.
Slim, what do you think about that Timber fight, man? Is that a guy you want?
I definitely want Temper. I definitely Wade. I promise you, I would make Temper look bad. I
I want to see it, man. I want to see that.
I promise you, I see so many weaknesses in his game. Like, I thought he was way better, to be honest. He's good, like he's good with his range and stuff, but I think he don't fight good backwards at all. Like he doesn't fight
I
good
like it,
backwards
man.
at
I
all.
like it. We need to get
So
that.
like,
That's
I'll
the next
expose
one,
him.
man.
I think to fight him, like to fight someone like Temper, you got to fight like how Kenny did in the 4th round. Like you got to make it awkward for him, you know. And that's Kenny did a good job in the 4th round. He should.
Yes, he did.
He should have fought like that from the beginning. He didn't
I
throw no
agree.
overhands. He didn't throw no big right hands to scare Temper with his power. So
Slim,
Kenny got-
Temper's gonna destroy you.
Hell
Like
no,
you're
you're crazy.
Temper's top, bro.
Keem,
he
Keem,
couldn't even
hold
knock
on,
out
man.
Kenny.
Keem, you said the same thing about Fuzi too, and what I did, I broke his nose. You know, I destroyed him. I didn't break his nose. I
Fuzi,
destroyed him.
Guy
I think
Slim, I'll
second
rock
fight
with
is
Slim on some of this. Slim can fight, man. I'm not saying it's a one way or the other, but Slim can fight. That's why I want
But
to see
Temper's
it.
good though. But Temper's good though. But
I'm telling
Absolutely.
you,
but Slim would win.
it will be
Temper's good though. Respect
I
to him.
guarantee you, I would TKO Temper. I guarantee you. Let's make it happen.
Slim,
I'm telling you, I will guarantee.
Slim, let's be honest. Temper just lost this fight. Like he just got robbed, dude. Whoever he sees in the ring next is getting fucked up.
Nah, no way.
I doubt it.
Not me though. It could be someone else,
Keem,
but
you
not me.
putting that?
Keem,
Keem, you putting that on Happy Punch or what?
Put your money where your mouth is.
Keem, I guarantee you. I'm telling you, do not bet against me. I've been doing this longer than them. I'm in there with world champions. I'm in there with amateur fighters on a regular basis, bro. After this event, I swear I realize I'm way up. I'm on a different level compared to these guys.
Look at like
I'm telling you that.
Let me,
I don't want to be cocky, but I'm telling you that.
Temper looked good. Yeah, he looked good. Whatever. But like, he needs to knock out Kenny to have the dub because you're in the UK. Slim he's an awkward fighter, but I'm telling you, Slim will kill Temper.
Yeah, but Slim's been fighting bums.
Yo,
no, bro. I think
Keemstar, my last opponent,
he would beat Temper and Kenny.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Bro, you should go watch it.
Go watch and see.
Hold on.
That was a joke.
Hold on. One thing, man. Let's talk about, Keem, was on my Twitter space earlier this week, and he said something. He said, if Deji lose, what excuse are they going to say? So, Keem, you point this out. What excuse do you think they're going to say for Deji losing?
I don't know what the excuse is going to be, but he said, hey, do you guys want a rematch? And the crowd cheers. It's like, dude, this is a fucking joke, bro. And dude, when he said, if I lose this, I'll never go in the ring again, everybody knew that was a lie. And we're seeing that it is, in fact, a lie. We also have to remember, somebody interviewed Deji where he was talking about Jake Paul and whatnot. And at the very end, he goes, after all, this is a business. Like, bro, this dude is going to milk money from all of his stupid-ass fans on the hopes that you're going to get to see Deji win. I'm sorry if you want to buy events just because they're entertaining, that's all good. But if you're buying events to see Deji win, you're a sucker at this point.
And to speak on that, remember when he said 0-2 with my big account looking fat during the press conference?
Yep.
Listen, I think I was proud that Deji was in better shape. I was proud to see him switched on, ready to go. But I think Slim, Adam, you guys can talk to this. The sport's just not for everybody, man. It's just not.
Exactly.
I know.
A lot of people think it's easy. A lot of people think it's easy.
Even like Vitali's saying 60 seconds. I'm gonna knock him out 60 seconds, bro. It's not as easy.
That's the first thing in my mind as soon as Vitali started fighting.
Honestly, he was looking like Fusi. I think Vitali and Fusi would be a great fight.
Honestly, let's set that up.
I honestly got Fusi. I got Fusi winning because at least
I got Fusi beating Vitali.
At least Fusi got a big right hand.
Yeah,
Vitali's right hand looked.
That'd be a great fight.
Oh my god,
Fusi versus Vitali. Imagine that.
Looked terrible, bro.
Yo, Keem, set that up, Keem.
Honestly, y'all are late on that. I tried to get those two in the ring long ago, way before you two even fought. Before Fusi and Slim fought, I tried to get those two in the ring.
Yeah, but Fusi should feel comfortable now. He just look how retarded. Excuse my language. Look how stupid Vitali looked, man. He looked like he was taking a shit in my country.
He was getting outboxed, honestly. The first.
At the end of the day, I was happy to see Vitali being like something that he can do. Because as far as like the entertainment world, all that, like the shit that Vitali did is unforgivable. Like, you know, beating up the woman or whatever. And you should be done and over with at that point. But, you know, once you have more knowledge on the situation, you understand that Vitali was like literally on fucking drugs, like when this happened, right? He's still a piece of shit for it. He still shouldn't be forgiven. But I was happy to see that Vitali could still do something in this space. And I think, you know, maybe boxing will be it and he'll get much better.
Yeah, and I think they should have gave him the win, because judges need to look at when people headbutt 3 times. Judges, like actual judges, I spoke to a lot of professionals. Anyone that headbutts, it's like points should be off or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so he
3
should have
times
got
is a DQ
Vitali.
easy.
Yeah, Vitali should have got that one. Yeah.
Keem, I was gonna say, for Happy Punch, what are you gonna do different so that stuff like this doesn't happen? You could probably use this as like self promo right now.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I think it's you got to look at judges, right? You have to vet them, make sure that they're like, you know, good judges if you're gonna bring them on. I mean, there's all types of shit. Like, dude, Showstar. All right, I understand that Showstar might say, "Look, we don't control the judges," right? I understand that's their opinion on what's going on.
That
But
is the case. It'll be a
Showstar
commission
could have
hire.
done, what Showstar could have done is they could have put out a public tweet saying, "We actually believe that FaZe Temper won and we disagree with the judges." They could do that. They could do that. But the fact that they're not doing that shows what's going on. You know, this is an event that was brought together by people from the UK who first signed people from the fucking UK to be a part of the event, who did the UK versus the United States in the UK. And I'm telling you, it just looks horrible for them. They should be putting out public statements that Temper won.
I agree as well.
I agree.
But they
got
got
faster than social
they
love.
decision, honestly. Like they got to do what they did for Gib and
Yeah. How long it took for Gib to get a return?
It was like a day or two. So
Yeah,
I'm expecting that. If not, fuck Showstar, honestly.
If anything,
Listen, this is what something that should have happened too. I don't know why. In every boxing event that's worth its dollar, the judges' names are read out before the round, or they're shown in a 3D lower third graphic so that there is accountability, at least in some form, right? So again, that was probably a commission decision, but still, you got to have some transparency there.
I mean, seriously, name some good that Showstar did. I know Poppy looked good. Alex Wasabi had his moment. You know, I know Slim say he isn't good.
No,
But
don't say Alex was good. Please don't say that. Please.
But
he was not good.
But here's the thing. This was his moment. Deji was 0-2, and Alex was even below him. He was the laughing stock. I guarantee K-Side won't make no more laughing at Alex Wasabi videos. You see what I'm saying? He changed it in one day.
Yeah.
That's giving me an idea. I want to make a laughing at Deji video now.
Yeah.
Shit.
Guys,
be too fucked up.
One last thing to add, one other thing to add. Remember how like Social Gloves, every other YouTube event between the fights, there was like some piece of content, whether it was like backstage interviews, you know, better trailers and everything, or like exclusive content, or you know, them working out in the back. This one, like between every fight, it was just a drone shot or like a pan of the ring for like 10 minutes until the next fight.
You guys there?
Yeah, sorry, I bounced out for a second. Dennis is right.
Okay.
There should have been a little,
Look, you know, the production wasn't horrible. I'm not going to hit them for the production. It is what it is. But do you guys know that they lost the seating chart?
Yeah.
Like that's fucking insane. How do you lose the seating chart? That's why everyone's standing. Like that is fucking insane.
And imagine this event being your event, and you get Anthony Joshua in attendance, and it's a shit show.
Derek Chisora was there.
Yes. Imagine the embarrassment that Joshua felt, man. Like seriously, it's a bust about. That was embarrassing to have Joshua there.
You know what the crazy thing is? The UK people, they don't care. Like, you know, we care, but the UK people, they genuinely think like Kenny won. They genuinely think they genuinely like, they don't give a fuck. They're happy that it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucked up.
I
Man.
will say there is a lot of people on Twitter that I'm seeing from the UK that are confirming that it is rigged, like from their opinion.
Yeah, I was going to say, I just was looking right now.
the problem is you have Kenny's fan base that is like very, very young. You got Deji's fan base that are very young. They're the ones that bought this event. And you know, the kids, they don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, my guy won, you know.
Yeah.
So, but there are people from the UK that are saying the shit is rigged.
Man, they need to speak up a little more. They need to speak up.
I have a, you know, let's bring back on Aswasabi, man. Like for me to come to, you know, the enemy, you know, territory, to get egg, to constantly get shit on whatever, and still get the dub. Shout out to him. This is his night. I think we all need to give
Big win for
Aswasabi,
Alex. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
a
I
big
mean,
win for
yeah,
him.
Alex didn't have to do much though, because what was Deji doing tonight? Was there much?
I think
from
Deji got in his head, man. I think Deji got in his head. I think it. I don't know if it was the moment. I don't know if it was the fact that he didn't have success right away. I think that was a big factor, where he didn't just come in and run through Alex like I guess he thought he might be able to. But after that first round, there was other than just slipping shots and kind of clinching.
You
there
know
was
what's
not a lot
crazy?
from Deji.
You know what's crazy? After that fan ran in, it like it shook Deji. It didn't shook Alex.
Yeah, that was another thing, man. How are you supposed to, like, everybody got taken out of the event. The fighters have to sit there and get cold for a good 3-4 minutes. It's just not good, man.
Arms.
I think if you're gonna do a UK versus United States event, let's have some commentators from the United States, because that commentating was like horrible, like so leaned towards the UK. It was embarrassing.
Wasn't Wade supposed to be a commentator?
That was supposed to be me, man. That was supposed to be me.
I was trying to listen. I didn't hear what happened.
So I got about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I got a blood clot in my leg from ankle surgery, so I couldn't fly, man.
Oh,
it was a bummer.
Yeah, they were trying to get me to do it, and you know, obviously we're trying to figure out, like, okay, what's the offer? Oh, we'll take care of you. What's the offer? Oh, we'll take care of you.
That's the UK.
Just like, bro, like anything below like 30K, like we can't have a conversation. They're like, we'll take care of your hotel, bro. It's a $2,000 flight there. Well, we could do the hotel. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, what? Like, no, absolutely fucking not. I don't even know why you even hit us up.
Yeah, because if someone was there, y'all could have like spoke up for like the American side. Like, yo, what the hell is? Because nothing. Vidal, I see Vidal wasn't even saying nothing, but he was one of the commentators. The commentators weren't like backing the especially the temper one. I feel bad. Like at the end of that fight, me and Slim are like, oh, they're giving it temper for sure. He won that fight. Slim's gonna.
I even tweeted temper right away. I tweeted temper. I was like, temper, let's run it next. And then I seen the decision. I'm like,
oh, what the hell?
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it, honestly.
Oh man, I was fucked up, man.
And another
thing, I went for a rant on stream about that for about 5-10 minutes.
and another thing, man.
Baffling.
What happened to Arms? He left in stretcher. Is he okay? I would love to have an update during the show.
Yeah, super sad, man. I saw him just like, in one point he was just sitting on the stretcher in the crowd, like no one was moving. I was like, can you get the fuck out of the way so they can get him out of there?
But I would love during, you know, like, cause that happens in the UFC, somebody breaks their leg. And it's like the prelims by the pay-per-view. They're like, hey, so-and-so been taken to the hospital. You know, he's in okay condition. Something like, no updates, no nothing.
It's true.
I think the main thing is the red shit, man. Even American, that was American. He won that fight.
Minicon.
Yeah, but Minicon, they gave it to another dude. I was like,
Ryan Garcia tweeted saying they robbed FaZe, man.
Hey, about that headbutt from Ryan Taylor. Now, when he left the ring, from watching the pay-per-view, I felt really robbed because there was fights like happening. I don't know if Ryan himself was in fights. I know he was talking shit to people in the crowd, but eventually the commentator said there's fights in the arena, in the crowd, but nobody explained what the fuck was going on, and they didn't show us on camera.
You saw everybody turning around with their phones is what I didn't even hear it. I just told my stream, I was like, there's something going on in the crowd because everybody turned around with their phone and started filming something. So that's the thing, man. You do something like that, you start to incite other people, especially your home crowd, to do dumb shit as well. Like he headbutts the guy blatant as fuck, no reason behind it. And people start going wild like he did something, bro. That guy didn't want to fight. He didn't want to fight.
Exactly.
Do you think DK Money fell because he was hurt? Or did DK Money fall because he was trying to pull a foul or whatever and then realized, holy fuck, I can win the whole thing if I just stay down?
I think he just
Probably a
wanted
little bit
points.
of both,
Yeah.
but I think he got hit hard. Like that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
an
he looked
intentional
dazed.
headbutt where he drew back and he nailed him right in the forehead. But I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I think he was a little of both. I think he was. I think
Because
he kind of like.
I think DK faked it, but it doesn't matter. Like I'm still saying, fuck Ryan. He should be.
Yeah,
No, I
because
think once he was down there, I think he was like, yeah, let me just kind of hold on here. Which fair play. That's what he should
But
do. To be honest.
here's the disgrace of Showstar. All right, why didn't we get to see DK's hand raised?
Or Ryan's hand.
We
Again,
never got to
I got
see his
no.
hand raised.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I heard an announcement. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
I just
it's
saw him
fucked.
leave the.
It's fucked up. They robbed DK money. They didn't make an announcement that he won. They didn't raise his hand. He went to the middle of the ring with the guy, and
Just stood there,
said,
yeah.
and they just said, "Go to the corner," and like
Yeah.
that's it. And then they moved on to the next fight. Like I understand they were trying to sweep it under the rug, but this man fucking trained. This man went and did all your press conference, Showstar, whatever.
Yeah.
He fucking did all this shit. He did all the promotion. He did everything he was supposed to do. He deserves to have that fucking moment in the ring with his arm up, and you robbed him of it, and it's so fucked.
Yeah, I was really backing DK money too, man. I thought he put a lot into it. I thought there was the results of his experience and his work, where Ryan Taylor said he'd done 2 weeks of training. It was going to show, and it was already showing. Like Ryan was frustrated that DK was clinching him, but he was running right into him, and it was going to get more frustrating for him when he was eating left hands and jabs. But yeah, man, it sucks for DK.
My question is, why did he like? What was the whole point of the headbutt? Did he plan the headbutt from a while ago, or did he just like?
I think he got frustrated.
Yes,
I think he got frustrated. He was running into DK continuously, just flying in because he's not a very technical boxer, just flying in, crowding himself and throwing right hands, and when he couldn't land, it frustrated him.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
He's a scumbag, man. Ryan Taylor's a scumbag, man. I don't know why he's even acting like he's McGregor or something like that. I've known him from he used to go to these events in Sneaker Con. He was never like that. He used to always be like a nice guy, and now he's playing this like gangster act. I don't know. It's very weird.
He had no intention of fighting.
Very odd.
He had no intention. He didn't hit the pads. He didn't know. We don't know who his coach was. He what it was? He's like, you know what?
No, he trained with some guy from MTK Gym in Dubai.
Yeah, I know him, Josh.
His name is Josh, but he's a pro fighter. He only had one pro fight. He's more of a Muay Thai fighter.
That guy's a kid.
He's a young kid. He's like 19, 20 years old. He's pretty good, but yeah, that's who we trained with. But he didn't take it seriously. He only trained for like 3 weeks to a month. So like he thought in his brain, he thought boxing is just having a street fight, and it's two completely different things. That's one thing people really don't understand. I used to think the same thing too. I swear, when I first started, I really thought the same thing, because I used to street fight a lot growing up. But it's a whole different game, bro. I'm telling you, like you got to be balanced, bro. Like you got to know how to shift your weight. Like it's a different game, and you got to be training at least 6 months to a year to at least be sharp a little bit. That's what I think personally. From watching all these fighters.
Science.
Yeah,
it's man's game in there, bro.
Yeah, literally, it's literally repetition of the same punches over and over. Uppercut, hook, straight punch, like until you get sharper and sharper. Like you go good at this game over time, especially with head movement and everything. So like there's only a matter of time, like how good you could get in a short amount of time. That's why it's interesting, these events, because you never know what could happen. That's why people love influencing boxing, because you could never guess who's gonna win. Look what happened with Vitaly and Kristen Happy. I really thought Vitaly was gonna run through him, but he didn't. Because it came to technicality at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And here's the thing: don't book Ryan Taylor and don't book Anthony Taylor.
But it's tough, man. And I'm a big AT fan. I'm so disappointed in him. I have no idea.
I am too.
What's funny? If you guys watched the live stream, I'm not going to give up names, but if you watched AT walking back to the back, there was a guy that confronted him in a short sleeve shirt. I'm pretty sure that's the head of Showstar, was just all over him.
Oh, as he should.
I've seen that. I know.
Yeah.
Damn. So
I noticed it on the live stream, and I was like, "Yep, that was a little bit of going into business for yourself by AT."
It's sad because this whole event had so much potential. Like it really brought the community together. It brought the whole community together. Like everybody was talking about it. Everybody had their eyes on it. But if it went great, better performances and stuff, it could have been something big. But now, like it's just like a huge letdown to start the year.
It probably would have passed too if they just hadn't rigged it, bro. Like these judges, if the judges had scored correctly, this probably would have been like at least flied.
It's tough. It's tough to see it all, man. I'll let you guys keep going. I just wanted to say, hey, pop in. All I can say, man, super disappointed. Yeah. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I just got reached out to, and we'll see what happens in the future, guys. Appreciate all.
Put it this way. Hold on, wait. Let's put it this way, man. Hold on. at least tonight we go Jorge versus Kobe on UFC.
Goddamn
Oh
right.
yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
on
100%.
stream in 3 hours, baby.
That's gonna make
Dude,
up everything, honestly.
and will you also be doing a live stream for UFC?
Oh yeah, baby. Back to back. You know what I do. More
There we
focused
go.
on this, boy.
There you go. All right, peace
I'll
out,
holler at
Wade.
y'all.
Yo,
Shout out
Keem,
everybody. Love you. Mwah.
get anything to get off your chest, Keem? Because Keem was the reason why I like Keem. He was going off from the very beginning. Keem was going off from the very beginning, man. Like, and he was getting madder and madder, and
And
Keem.
Yo,
yeah,
I'm
and
at
everyone
to
wasn't.
bounce, y'all. It's been real. Have a good one,
All
and I'll
right,
see you soon. All
all
right,
right,
take care.
all
It's
right,
been
all
real.
right, Slim.
Much love, y'all.
Peace
See ya.
out.
Peace.
Till next
Peace
time.
out.
And Keem, correct me if I'm wrong, but like you were literally saying like, oh, it's rigged, and everyone's like, oh, come on, that was just one fight, and then they proceed to do it with the next one.
Okay, I just want to get you guys my predictions like in real time. All right. So first of all, I predicted that Deji would lose, right? I did that on this show, and that
Yep,
Alex
you
would
did.
win. I also
Mm-hmm.
predicted that Face Temper was going to win. I said
He
all the
should
fans
have.
from the UK don't know about Face Temper and how he's going to win, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? So those were my fight predictions. I didn't really predict anything else because I wasn't paying attention to anything else other than Vitali. I may have said that he was going to win, but I know I definitely thought that he was going to come out on top. Regardless, the fight versus Mini Kong, all right, I'm losing my mind because I'm like, there's Mini Kong clearly won, like he fucking won. Like, did we even watch the same fight? So I fucking make a Twitter video saying that Showstar needs to overturn that. This is ridiculous, right? Then the headbutt happens and they don't announce DK. And I'm just like, is this rigged? Like, who is the winner? Like, did they just end the thing and not announce the winner? Or, like, is there an actual winner? Did he get disqualified? Like, it was never announced that he got disqualified. There was no announcement, nothing. Like, what was the result of this fight? It was never verbally said. And to this day, there's no proof of who won this fight. Like, where is it? Does anyone know?
No.
Exactly. So something's up. Something is not right. Then during the Vitali match, all right, like it was close. If you wanted to call it a draw, call it a draw. I'm fine with it. It was close, right? But the guy that he fought wasn't doing much other than jumping around the ring. He really wasn't doing much. When you add
Mm-hmm.
3 headbutts, right? When you add 3 the first headbutt, called a mistake. That's fine. The second one, you just got a warning, and the second one comes right after. Like that doesn't make sense. Now you got 2 warnings, and then the third one comes. Didn't we just end a fight because of a headbutt? We just
Yep.
ended a fight because of a headbutt. What is going on
Mm-hmm.
here? Why were there not points deducted? Like,
I
are these
agree.
real referees? Are these real judges? We need to know who the referees and we need to know who the fucking judges are. So at this point, I'm like, this entire event is fucking rigged because there's no way Vitali loses. So I start calling it out. It's rigged. It's fucking rigged. And I got a lot of shit for it. I got a lot of hate for it. But when we seen Temper versus Kenny, I'm going through the rounds and I'm like, okay, Temper definitely fucking won. But just so you know, or wait, hold on, I forgot an important thing. I have a $10,000 bet with Nico from the
Yep. I
UK.
was gonna bring that. I was gonna bring that up. You
With
said it right before the fight happened.
right before the fight happens,
Yep.
I uploaded
Yep.
a Twitter video to Nico and I said, just so you know, our bet is completely off because this event is fucking rigged. And everybody from the UK fucking were calling me pussy, you're a piece of shit, you can't call off the bet. They were all calling me pussy. I go, Nico, I love you, but I'm not participating in this bet because this whole event is rigged. And sure enough, we see it. Temper versus fucking Kenny. Temper won 4 rounds, like without a shadow of a doubt. Temper won, and they announced Kenny the winner. I fucking called it right from the start. So at this point, I'm thinking to myself, Deji is winning no matter what. But sure enough, I was even right in that because it was a split decision. We all saw the fight.
I
No
know.
judge, no boxing judge would ever call Deji as the winner. But
I
one
know.
of the judges did. Like, this was clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, fucking rigged. It's not even up for debate.
Yeah. Insane, man. And that's why I said I have to get Keem on. Cause you was see, it's so much stuff. The number one, there was like I think Bryce Hall, Holder. There were so many like big influencers openly like, yo, I can't buy a pay-per-view. There were so many who was openly saying like, I don't want to pirate it, but I can't buy it. That was huge. And then and then again like okay, you got the prelims. How long him saw Poppy? You know, you got the racist rapper. Like, what the fuck was that? You know, like it was just insane. They did nothing right. Nothing.
Yo, I want to know if these are real referees, and I want to know if they're real boxing judges. Like, I know in America, like, you can't do that. If you did like one of these events with and just threw a guy in a referee suit or whatever, you'd get fucked. You'd get like thrown in jail or something, right? And fined heavily. Like, I want to know if these people were authentic, real people, because it seemed like a shit show. How does the referee not deduct any points? Like, that doesn't make sense.
I have I have a question, King. Do you think Dean and Great versus Anthony Taylor happens had a happy punch now? You know, they've been going back and forth. They had a little they had a little beef going on.
You know, I that was enough. You know, I fucking completely forgot about that. Um, God, I don't remember that fight, but was that fight rigged too?
That was a sparring. That's when Vidal and Joe was like, these guys aren't even trained. I mean, these guys aren't even hitting each other. Excuse me, they don't even hit each
Oh,
other hard.
oh, I misunderstood you. I thought you were talking about Pretty Boy. Um,
Yeah. Pre-boy
yeah.
Anthony Taylor, like he fought and lost, but like him and the other guy, it was a 2 day notice, but like they wasn't trying. Like they wasn't trying. It was just a sparring session, and even Vidal was like, "This is disrespectful." Like these guys, these fans that earn paid money, they want to see a scrap. And like Joe said, these guys must have talked, behind the scenes. Hey, let's go eat on each other. And so, and again, Anthony Taylor was like, "Oh, it's probably a quick payday. I'm on pay per view again." And he ended up losing again.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to see him against Dean, but dude, I have like blockers up when it's like an actual like pro boxer versus another pro boxer. Like, I just literally don't care. Like, I'm the person that just cares about the influencers boxing, and that's it. Like, so I don't even think I was paying attention to that.
Yeah, it's but again, man, it's the one thing I will say is another good story, but it's nothing to do with Showstar was Austin after he lost to Stromney. Stromney, he won that. That was a good fight. Then Austin said, "You know what? I'm gonna donate my purse to Ashley Kane's foundation because Ashley Kane has a great story. His daughter unfortunately passed due to cancer. So Ashley Kane had a foundation, and so that's one thing I give to Austin. He not only did he give Ashley Kane a shout out in his foundation, he also going to donate some of his purse. So that's something good. But that ain't Showstars from Austin.
Yo, I love Stromedy, and I'm glad that Stromedy won. I was literally cheering for him, but look, Stromedy, nobody's ever gonna take you fucking serious if you say anything in another event, like about like I'll bet my house, I'll bet my car. Like, bro, if you don't get that dude's Porsche, then fuck off. Don't be doing this dumb shit in your next fucking event, right? I think the stupidest things that influencer boxers have ever done, and it started with Logan Paul, is after his first fight with KSI, where it was a draw, he was going on saying, "Hey, obviously I don't hate him. I have to promote the fight." Like, why are you saying that publicly, bro? Say that say that to Mike in the closet. Go in the closet with Mike and say that to him. Don't say that fucking online, bro. I get it. You have to sell the fight. But when you say publicly, well, I just said that because I have to sell the fight. Well, then you're saying like, don't listen to you leading up to the fight, right? There's fans of this shit. I'm a fan of this shit, right? I want
Yeah.
talk shit. I want shit talk back and forth. But when it gets to the end, and Stromedy is like, "Ah, we never signed the paper. No one's." Well, this sucks now, bro. I wanted to see you grab that dude's car or you give over houses. That's how you fucking promoted it. Like, it's just, I don't know.
No, I agree, man. Fans will paying up the kids, but me, I was like, okay, because I remember when they did. I think it was like fight week or the week before fight week. I'm like, this is too soon to add this in the stipulation. They should have done this way back. And like you said, like that did not sell one more ticket. You see what I'm saying? Then I'm like, oh, I was kind of on the fence, but now I'm really interested in that fight. No, hype is organic. Either you're really hyped about something or you're not. Like the big UFC tonight is Jorge Masvidal versus Kobe Covington. Two former best friends, two elite welterweights not fighting each other. The hype is real. Now both those dudes are assholes just because like you said, you got some fights. But it's gonna be a real fight. It's real. storyline there. Storyline's real when it comes to them.
Yeah. I think I said everything I wanted to say about this event. I got to get back to Twitter and just rant some more because I'm not done crying about how fucking
Hey,
shitty this is.
Keem, before you leave, I have a question. So, like, a lot of small YouTubers that like we follow Fight Lounge and everything, the ones that want to get into this YouTube boxing stuff, and we were just like wondering, like, what is your advice for us for like when we're like looking to get into YouTube boxing, because we don't want this to happen to us, on the undercards especially.
Wait, so you're actually going to box?
Yeah.
Oh, but you work for Fight Lounge, right?
No, we just follow him because we want to keep up to date. We want to be able to like understand the ins and outs of this, like this like how YouTube boxing works, and be able to
Well, look,
use it
at
ourselves.
the end of the day, look at DK Money. DK Money doesn't deserve a fucking a fight, right? He just doesn't. He's not a big influencer. He's very, very small, right? But what DK Money did is he started collaborating with Stromedy. He started collaborating with bigger YouTubers, and then he's getting these small chances here and there. And now that he just got headbutted, right? Now everybody knows who the fuck DK Money is. Now DK Money's gonna get even another opportunity, right? He's the guy that got fucking headbutted and didn't have a chance to fucking go out and do what he was supposed, So it's about you collaborating with people that are bigger than you to get your name out there. It's about you being entertaining. I think Dean the Great is probably the greatest boxing entertainer. His whole channel is dedicated to boxing, but he makes entertainment out of it. Like he got in an elevator, right? Him and his boys. And people are calling for the elevator to go up, and so when it goes up to their floor, the door opens and Dean is sparring with somebody in the elevator. I mean, that's content. That shit is funny, right? So you got to figure out a way to live in both of those worlds where you do entertainment but you also do this boxing stuff. And if you can do that, then you can make this boxing stuff worthwhile. If you can't and you have to go the professional route, well, a lot of work, a lot of effort, and not much reward. So,
Thank you so much, Keem. I appreciate it.
I know you have. I will say I know you're gonna have plenty of material for drama alert, King.
Yeah, Fight Lounge. Can we just hire you for Happy Punch?
I mean, wherever you need me to do, man. Like, I'm all for covering. I know the next big one is iDubbbz. I think iDubbbz said they was waiting for Showstar to end, but yeah, man, we can definitely work for talk about it. As long as it don't resemble Showstar, I'm all for talking.
Well, I'm more interested in like buying Fight Lounge and just having you represent the Happy Punch brand, but just let you do what you're already doing, just under Happy Punch.
That one we can talk about. I still like to talk about. I still want to freely cover and talk about that one. If Soldier Gloves come back, quote unquote, if that one gets back, you see what I'm saying? Like just but if it's like Happy Punch time, that'd be my number one priority. But we'll definitely talk.
All right, well, DM me. We'll talk. I'm on vacation, but I never stop working. So, all right, see you guys.
All right,
man. Peace out.
I'm heading out too. See you guys.
Okay, now let's ask